Howdy gamers, how's it going? Jester back at it again with another dog shit video. And today I'm going to try something a little new in the sense that I'm going to try to look at the camera. I hate looking at the camera, I fucking hate it, I want to kill myself, but maybe I'll get used to it, but I feel like I'm staring down like the whole of a cock. So I can never get over it. Even like subconsciously talking, I end up looking down, like I'm just a bitch, sorry. What I wanted to talk about today was that I'm a botched science experiment. There's like so much shit wrong with my person that it's just like so often I'll kind of think and like show people it and they'll freak out. I think like the amount of things that I tell them about like the type of person I am and they freak out more makes me really question some shit sometimes. Like, am I human? At this point, I was like a failed attempt of aliens of trying to make someone look like a human. And that's kind of what I want to talk about, is I want to kind of go down on those details on what all that shit is. The main one, though, and the one I want to immediately talk about, is that I have something with my chest, I don't want to give too much away, that I cannot find anything medically about it. I have talked to doctors, very little, I've not like tried to go in detail, they've not really looked that much at it. I have found literally zero medical documentation about what the fuck is going on. And it's like concerning in a way, because there's like no scientific documentation about it whatsoever. Like, what is going on here? And I'm going to go ahead and show it really quick. A quick little medical thing. You'll see like right here in between my fat ass titties, there's something called a sternum. Okay, so what your sternum does is there's some people that have a thing where it's like a concave sternum and it pushes in, or they have a convex or like a protruding sternum and it's like poking out. Now, what isn't normal is I can like move mine. Like, I can like stick it out. That's some alien shit. Humans aren't supposed to just be able to do that. But, like, I can do it. I can fucking do that. Why? Why? It's not like it's some weird, rare thing that's kind of funky. It's like, I can't find any information about it. Like, you're not just supposed to be able to do that. I want to show it again really quick. Man, that's some fucking alien shit. And there's, like, a whole bunch, too. It's just, like, I've got so much peculiarities about it. One that's kind of fucky is, like, there's some people that are double jointed, but I've got, like, extra double jointed. Like, this is weird. This isn't problem. Because sometimes my fingers will lock into this position. In particular, like, my right pinky is the most notorious. If I bend my right pinky, it'll kind of, like, lock. Like this. Why? Fucking why? Why does my body do that? It's so fucking annoying. And there's something, too, where it's, like, presuming it wasn't some freak, like, people trying to lie to me, I'm supposed to be a white man, okay? I think if you ever hear my voice, it's a white man. But there is almost a 100% success, if people do not hear me, that if they guess my nationality, they'll say I'm some sort of Latino. Why? Why do I look Latino? I come from the longest lineage. I come from, like, racist white people in my lineage. No one would even dare look a black man or a Mexican in their eye, let alone like fornicate with one and have children. Like, I have zero in me. Like, I have the widest genetics possible. Now, I don't share that kind of bigot shit. But why? What's this Mexican thing? Okay, I'm gonna say this. This is not really that high level of a gamer word, but there was a legitimate issue in high school, especially my senior year, where there was this group of kids that kept calling me a beaner. A lot. Like, over and over again. And they kept trying to, like, bully me because they thought I was Mexican, which, holy fuck, I was the wrong person to bully because I had fun with them. And I'm not trying to victimize myself because I promise once they started picking on me, oh god, it was a world of trouble. I had a lot of fun, and the very few people that knew me in high school that might watch this video are probably aware of the shit they got themselves into. But it's like, it's so weird. Like, when I had Big Rona and I went to the hospital and I couldn't really talk because it was really hard to breathe and really want to talk any. They're like, oh, you're Mexican, right? And I couldn't be fucked to, like, a response. So I'm just like, I kind of nodded. Yes. I didn't want to explain to them that I'm white. I just couldn't be fucked. So I just, according to my recent medical documentation, they put me down as Latino. I don't know if that's going to be an issue at any point. Hopefully not. This is something strange, too. Whenever I was a kid, sunburning was like a really big issue. I wasn't like I would be outside somewhat, but whenever I'd go outside, like, I'd always sunburn, and I had to put like an absurd amount of sunscreen on, or else I'd sunburn really bad. Like, my skin was just made of little pussy bitches. And then I hit like 18 or 19, and I just stopped sunburning. I don't know why that's a fucking thing. I mean, I'm aware of some people that have happened to, but to, like, go from, like, sunburning really bad, and it's just, like, now I don't sunburn at all. Like, did I turn into a Mexican at about 17 years old? What happened? My fucking back, this is some normal shit, but like people all the time are like, bro, stop slouching. Bro, why you fucking slouching? My back is just bad at being a back. Ever since I was a kid, they're like, stop slouching or else your back's gonna be bad. I'm like, I can't. This is straight to me. This to me feels like I'm standing perfectly straight. I'm aware that shit's probably not good for me, but like this, I feel like I'm leaning back. My spine's just a piece of shit, and it like only bends in one area. So whenever I had some like mouth surgery when I was younger, and I don't think this will appear on camera, but every time I yawn, it's a problem. Because now I like spit out gleek like a waterfall. I think that could maybe appear on camera. Oh man, that's probably really hard to see with this fucking dog shit camera. I'm sure it's not gonna appear at all. Man, I need to like clean this shit off. One of the big ones too is that mentally, okay, so if you play a fighting game, you're probably aware of momentum-based fighters. Momentum-based fighters in a fighting game is like someone who will take advantage of being in an advantageous neutral state, and they always want to like be in their opponent's head and stuff like that. For some reason, my brain is a fucking momentum fighter, and I can rant and talk for like a fucking hour. Just straight. I will just keep going. Keep on going. Let's get that rant going, baby. But then I'll be like, I'm tired now. And I'll just like not talk at all for the next 2 or 3. I'm the worst person to have a conversation with. The worst. My brain just cannot comprehend just like staggering itself out. It's just like conversations need to be this like basic human communication. Has to be this fucking complex like game. Like I'm trying to run a fucking, like I'm trying to do a sprint. I don't get it. I just noticed I'm starting, speaking of the devil, I'm actually starting to ramble a bit and rant a lot. I kind of wanted to rant. I really wanted to show the chest bone thing. I want someone to tell me. I've reached out to people. I can't find anything about it. If there's anyone who's like an armchair doctor, it's like, God forbid an actual fucking doctor is wasting their time watching these videos. But if someone's maybe like an armchair doctor that can help me out a bit, I'd appreciate it. I completely forgot to look in the camera the entire time. Yeah, I'm giving up on that. Have a good one, gamers.